So friends, we will study one important case study based on the standardized approach. See what is given. Very important is the gross income earned by the bank for 3 years. For 3 years for the corporate banking, that is beta factor is given 18%, and retail banking beta factor is 12 is given. That means the gross income is given. That is the gross income earned. That is the GI is given for each, right? GI, that is gross income, is given. So and another thing, what they are saying, capital for market risk for 2019 is 85. That is the another is the credit RWA for 2019 is 10,000. Capital fund for 2019 is 1400. So that much of data they have given. For 2017, corporate gross income is 342. For 2018, for 2019. Similarly, for retail gross income they have given, and some information in the 3 lines they have given. Based on that numerical, the different types of question they are asking. See the very first question. See friends, here what is the question? See, cash flow from which business is more volatile? So very important is the case study. This is in which business the cash flow is more volatile. So friends, see, in ABM this type of numerical you have solved, I think in deviation. So you can easily go through this numerical if you have gone through the ABM. See friends, this data is given. That much of data they have already given. That is the corporate gross income and retail gross income for 17, 18 and 19. So what we have to do? See friends, just you have to do summation of all. That is summation of all. After that you have to find the mean. So when you all add all these, you will get 975. When you divide it by 3, that means total 3 variables. So divide by 3, you will get 325 as your x bar. That is the mean, right? Next, for then what is next? Our next step, we have to find the deviation. We have to find the deviation. Deviation is how to calculate the deviation. So x bar, x minus x bar. What is value of x? See, 342 minus 325, you will get 17. 3 and 12 minus 325, you will get minus 13. 321 minus 325, you will get minus 4. So basically you have calculated the deviation. Okay, similarly you have to find the summation of that, then mean, and you have to find the deviation for retail also. Deviation for the retail also you have to calculate. I have not shown here, you can easily calculate at your home, right? So I am not going in detail, I am just explaining you so that you can easily understand the concept. So next step you have to calculate the deviation for both, for corporate also and retail also. Next, what do you have to do? You have to just square the deviation. For example, 17 square 289, 13 square 169, 4 square 16, and sum the all, that is the square of the deviation. That is the square of deviation. Next is you have to do the retail deviation square. That is minus 6.30 square 40.06, 0.67, 0.44, 5.67, 32.14. Using calculator you have to do the squaring and add all these values in the calculator. Next, we know what is the formula of the variance. Variance is nothing but when you do the squaring, divide it by sample size. That is standard deviation square divided by sample size. So you divide the square by sample. What is sample? It is 3 samples are there. So when you divide it by 3, you will get 158. And for variance for the retail, you will get 72.64 divided by 3, you will get 24.21. That means you got the variance from right. So next step is we have to find the standard deviation. What is standard deviation? I have already told you, deviation is nothing but the under root of variance. So you have to remember. So just take the square root of that. Take square root. You will get for a corporate it is 12.57, and for the retail it is the 4.25. Right. That means we can easily say the deviation for the retail is less. That means the standard deviation for the corporate is more and the retail is less. That's why we can say that is the corporate is more volatile. corporate is more volatile because it having more deviations. Okay friends, now we'll move to the next. See, in next question what they are saying, we have to find amount of capital. We have to find the amount of capital for operational risk 2019 by standard approach. Very important. We have to find the amount of capital required. So friends, what they have given in the numerical, very first they have given the for 2019 we have to find. So we have to take the gross income of previous 3 years. So what is the gross income of previous 3 years for 2019 for the which operational is 2019. So 2019 we have to take the gross. We have to take the gross income. Just we need to add the 3 values and divide it by 3. You will get the 325 as your average. That is the for last 3 years you have to take the average. For 2019 we have to find now. So we are adding previous 3 years values. So taking average you will get 325, right? After that what you have to do, just multiply by beta factor. So beta factor they have already given. Beta factor is we all know for corporate is 15%, right? 18% for corporate they have given. It is a 18%. See here they have given in the numerical. So multiply just by beta factor. We just know you have to remember beta is always multiply by gross income, then you will come to know that is your charge capital. So you will come to know that is your charge capital is 58.5. So what is our next we have for corporate we have done. Now we have to find the average gross income for the retail. See, similarly you have to take the average gross income. So when you add all 3 values and divide it by 3, you will come to know the what is the average gross income. Similarly, what the things we have done here, just divide it by 3 and multiply it by 12%. Why here beta factor is 12% they have given. Just to multiply gross income by beta factor, you will come to know what is the gross income, right? So finally we come to know for average gross income for corporate capital required is 58.5 and for the retail it is 36. When you add both the value you will get the final answer, that is 94.50 is the charge capital for the operational risk. That is your answer of that question. Okay, now we will move to the next important. What is the amount of total risk weighted for the 2019? What is the amount of total risk weighted for 2019? See friends, RWA we know all formula. RWA is C upon 0.09, right? So total RWA will become what? We know there are 3 types of risk, mainly credit risk plus market risk plus operational risk. So to calculate RWA we need to add all. When there are 3 already risks are there, because they are asking total risk, right? So we need to add corporate plus market plus operational. What is operational? That is nothing but your RWA. Okay, see friends, see in the numerical they have directly mentioned capital required for the market risk for 2019 is 85 they have given, right? And for credit risk they are saying credit RWA for 2019 is 10,000. That means we know that RWA for the credit they have directly given, that is 10,000. For market risk they have what they have given. See here, for market risk they have given capital, not the RWA. So how to find RWA? That is charge capital divided by 0.09. That is formula. So just put the value of charge capital 85 divided by 0.09. Next step, what is the operational risk for RWA? What is capital for operational risk? See here, we have calculated capital for the operational risk, that is the 94.50. Just put value 94.50 and divide it by 0.09 as per the formula. When you solve this and just add all the value and just make it a round figure, you will get 11994 as your total RWA. So this is the answer for your 4th question. Okay friends, I think this is very important, friend. This is very important, this numerical, because this numerical consists you have to calculate total RWA and there are three types of different methods you have to use. That is two formulas and one is directly given. So this is a good example. Next is important is to find the CAR, that is the capital adequacy ratio we have to find for 2019 year. See friends, here in the numerical what they have given for 2019, we know that is what is the capital CAR. You have to remember very first the formula for CAR, that is capital adequacy ratio is equal to your capital divided by RWA. So what is the capital C here? Capital C, in the last line they have said that the capital fund for 2019 is 1400, right? That means just put the value of capital 1400 and divide it by the RWA. What is RWA? In a recent example, recently we have calculated the total RWA, that is 11994, right? So just put value, that is the 11994 here, and when you multiply by 100, and when you solve using the calculator, you will get CAR as the 11.67%. that is your answer. So friends, this case study was more tough because it involved more calculation, and this type of numerical and case study they are mainly asking in examination. So friends, all the best for your examination. Thank you friends.